The NFL draft is complete, which means the country's most dominant sports league will now take a short break from dominating television ratings and the athletic world's oxygen. No offense to schedule release day or the social media teams that work so hard to make that fun. But before we get started on summer, the Power Rankings will assess where everyone stands after their rookie additions. Did the 49ers take Florida wide receiver Ricky Pearsall because they plan to trade Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel? Or did they do it because Coach Kyle Shanahan just wants another tough-as-nails wide receiver to terrorize defenses? We don't know yet, but they did strengthen their defense with two defensive backs, Renardo Green and Malik Mustafa, who will help right away. Detroit was 28th last season in defensive passing EPA, so it used its first two picks on cornerbacks. Sensible enough. Then the Lions returned to their contrarian form by using their third pick, a fourth-rounder, which they acquired by trading away a 2025 third-rounder, on a Tongan offensive tackle from Canada, Giovanni Manu, whom Brugler projected as a priority free agent. That's the wacky Brad Holmes Dan Campbell Lions we've come to love here. Baltimore did Baltimore things in the draft, stockpiling players at premium positions up and down the board. The beauty of the Ravens' approach is they never seem to need immediate help. This is still the team that led the NFL in point margin last year, plus 203. Second-round offensive tackle Roger Rosengarten could end up being one of the steals of the draft. The Texans added a lot of players, 9, but nobody who is expected to move the needle much this season. Having no first-round pick this year is the price they paid for wheeling and dealing in last year's draft. It's a price they were happy to pay considering they got quarterback C.J. Stroud and edge Will Anderson Jr. in that draft, which is why they're still high on this list. While everyone's draft focus was on the Falcons saying they were trying to turbocharge the Packers' quarterback succession model, Green Bay might have quietly done it again. The Packers picked Tulane quarterback Michael Pratt in the 7th round. The 6'3", 217-pound Pratt might have to wait a long time if he's going to succeed Jordan Love, but he's more than worth the gamble at pick number 245 after starting 44 college games and throwing 90 career touchdowns. For 51 weeks of the year, it feels like the Cowboys are all over the map. Somebody, usually the owner, is saying quizzical things. Expectations are being elevated and then left unmet. And then comes draft week, and Cowboys just quietly go about doing a very good job. It's why they get away with all the other stuff. Dallas got value with all three of its top picks, and second-round edge rusher Marshawn Neal could be a star. Adding back Ezekiel Elliott in free agency doesn't move the needle much at this point.